Right, cheers. Sorry.
Okay, let's go.
Right, okay, cool. So, oh shit. So, you're gonna edit that
It's
out.
gonna be the longest video of my whole life. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is N.EE.H. If you're new, welcome, nice to meet you. Make sure to subscribe, join the family. Today, I have another special guest for you guys. This is Hannah. Yup. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the channel. This is like your first proper sit-down video, which is so exciting. So Hannah is an artist, and as I said in my previous video where I interviewed my brother, linked in the description, a shameless promo, but like I said that I love art, I love fashion, music, anything creative. I am interested in that, and I would love to do some more videos in either of those genres. So this is the art one for you. So we're just gonna find out more about Hannah, see what she has to say, share her work, any tips and all of these things. So we're just gonna delve into your artistry. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about you. Can you share who is Hannah?
So my name is Hannah. I'm actually British, but I was born and raised in Norway. Basically, I have two kind of main passions, acting and being an artist. I've kind of done a bit of both since I was pretty young, so yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's the short version.
Really cool.
Well, not the short version. That's impressive.
That was very impressive. For your track record. So, like art and wow, acting.
Yeah.
So, like, do you want to pursue the both of those two, or is there like one that you're more focused on than the other? At this moment, maybe.
At this moment, I think the artist side of it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you know, in a perfect world, yeah, both of them would be
right. I hear that.
I mean, I do miss acting. Definitely not going to deny that. I really do miss it. But you know, I also haven't been able to do art for quite a while. I mean, last year was kind of the start again after quite a break, just because I wasn't in the right place and didn't have the the possibility really to do it properly.
Right.
But yeah, no, I don't want to give any of them up. Definitely not.
Cool.
I need them, you know. So yeah.
And how did you start acting? Let's talk about the acting side first, because I'm interested.
Well, you know, I'm weird. No. I've always been a fan of films.
Right.
My sister could tell you about Jumanji period.
Oh my gosh. And the new Jumanji is so cool.
But yeah, no, I haven't seen the new one actually, but the original version was. Yeah, I was really into that. Enjoyed my sister's nuts. Sorry, but yeah,
she's not sorry, really.
Now. Okay, so how I got into acting. Well, I dabbled with it a bit at school, you know, during school time obviously, and got pretty good feedback, which was fun. And I realised actually being on stage and stuff is kind of cool, which is a little bit weird considering I'm actually really shy. Right. Which I know isn't really...
But it kind of makes sense though, because you're kind of putting on like another character.
Yeah.
So you're not being you.
Well,
ish.
Yeah, ish. I mean, some people can say that you're kind of, you know, taking a break from being you, kind of running away from being you or hiding, which I totally get. But at the same time, you're kind of just waking up or using a different side of you. Right. If that makes sense. Letting a different version of you out, which is also really cool to kind of, you know, explore more.
Okay, yeah.
So there is that. It's a very complicated, cool kind of area because there's a lot of psychology to it, which makes it really fascinating. But yeah, anyway, sorry. So it was through schooling first, and then I got really quite good feedback in the first primary school I went to, and then I was in like 3 plays in the second primary school I was at, which I was only at for 1.5 years because that was the time I had left at primary school, and I got a lot of really good feedback, and that's kind of where it really hit me that this is so much fun,
right?
And I really don't want to stop doing this. I really want to explore this. So yeah, after that I chose a more of an artist course there because I want to get a little back into that as well. It's so much fun. But and then after that I 3 years. Oh yeah, that was that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then I went to the media school in Norway and did acting for a year, and got cool feedback again, and that was so much fun. Got an award and everything as well, so
wow.
Really, really cool. And then after that, back to art. Because I was trying to figure out a way where then I was actually thinking, how can I combine these two things?
Right.
So I was actually trying at that point to think that way. And I ended up going for animation. Which, you know, is kind of filming and a bit of art. It's not you in the film.
I see what you're trying to do.
But one of the main things though was the improvisation. It's such a big part of it, and that was always terrifying to me.
Right.
Like really, really terrified me. And that would kind of just block everything. I couldn't think properly. I couldn't kind of be free in the improvisation, which is kind of important when you're improvising. Right. So that was kind of what held me back. And then after all that, like a few years later, I got into a summer acting course in New York at N.EE.H. So I did that. I only like I was going to say month, but not 4-week course. It was a summer course
right.
in acting, and I got really good grades and stuff there. And I was just like, yes, I want to do this. I really want to actually, you know, face my fears, which was really important to actually dare to do, because that's one of the main things, if not the main thing, that really holds you back in life as well. I've definitely learned. And I think facing your fears is one of the bravest things you can do. But if you actually manage to do that, it's also one of the most liberating things. And yes, I've learned that. It wasn't easy. It's never easy, but that makes it even more worth it. You know, I think. So yeah, did that, and I actually got into like 4 different courses at 4 different schools, including the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in Los Angeles. But couldn't go because they didn't have enough money.
Oh man,
that was a bit of a
that hurt.
That hurt.
Wow.
So I was back to working, save money, and then I got into the ACS, Acting Coach Scotland in Glasgow.
Okay.
Which was kind of, you know, my last option.
Right.
So I was literally thinking, okay, if this doesn't work, I really don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
But yeah, I got in and I had an amazing year. Really, really amazing. I'm so glad I did that. One of the most important years, I think, of my life. And then after that, I decided I didn't want to go back to Norway, which, like in the beginning, was where I was born and raised. But I wanted to stay in Britain, so I've done art since.
Wow.
I told you, having a short version was impressive. That was really...
That was, but like we got the full history there. But like I feel like with that journey, there's a lot of learning that you could have done. Definitely.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know if you want to answer this, if you don't have to if you don't want to, but like, in this time now that you're doing art, is that as a way for you to save money to continue pursuing acting, or is this just your time to just relax a little bit?
You're focusing mainly like on the acting side of things. I mean, like I said, I don't want to leave it on the shelf. I do want to take it up again at some point. But I'm also just, at the moment, like where I am, like geographically, it's kind of easier to just like focus on your art and figure out what you want to do, like a few years ahead, and kind of take it a bit from there.
Right.
So I've not got like big plans of moving like just yet, and because of that, I'm thinking, well, that's a good excuse to just keep doing art.
Right.
As long as you kind of can, you have the motivation,
right,
and the ideas, which I have so many ideas. Then yeah, keep sketching, keep drawing, keep doing art, keep painting. Just keep it going, because that's also You know, I mean, it keeps you going. For me, at least, it's a way to express yourself. And I think everybody needs the chance to be able to express yourself. You have to be able to let it out. Whatever it is that's inside, I think it's really, really important to let that out. I mean, it is important. It's health-wise and everything. Really important. So whatever your way of doing that is, whatever your way is to get whatever's inside out, do it, go for it. It's really liberating. It's very important. And do whatever it is that drives you. You know, whatever gets you going.
I agree. So now that we've moved on to your art, can you give us like a little background? What is your main message? What kind of art do you enjoy doing?
Wow.
I know this is kind of a roundabout thing.
I'm gonna try and keep it a little bit short. Okay, so I did do a lot of drawing before. For some reason, I've just kind of taken a bit of a break there. There's no particular reason, because I'll definitely go back to it. But I've focused more on painting, and it's mainly acrylics on canvas that I do. Although I have also tried some oils, and I'd love to do that again. I'd also maybe combine some more mediums. Would be cool.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so what inspires me, for example? Basically anything and everything. I mean, I can get random pictures in my head. Some of them aren't fully formed, so I let them basically mature for a bit. Some have been in my head maturing for a few years. And some of them are there immediately, and I'm like, right, I know exactly what I'm doing, I know exactly how I want it to look, so then go for it. And sometimes that can also be a bit scary, because you've got such a clear idea in your head, and you really don't want to mess it up, so you want to make sure that it comes out exactly like that. And it can be a bit scary to start in case it doesn't.
Right.
Like that, you know.
But it's not a part of the process.
It is a part of the process, and again, it's like, it's facing that and working through it. And sometimes it really is like the start of it is really difficult to get started.
Right.
But once you're over that and you're really into the zone, then it's really cool.
So how did you get started then? I know it's kind of like a hard question to answer, because I know you look at a sketchbook or a canvas and it's all blank, and you're just like, wow, I could do something with this, but
you're like, so you play
at the end, is it gonna be great? Is it not? How do you get over those voices that you place in your own head?
Well, I mean, if I basically just sit and don't do anything, I'm gonna get really low.
Right.
You know, I need it, and you're gonna feel really unproductive, and you're just wasting time. I don't like to waste time. You know? I'm gonna do stuff, man.
Right.
Basically, you just gotta find the motivation, and as soon as you have it, at least for me, as soon as I have it, I want to do as much as I can while it's there. It can be a bit hard to find, because a lot of the time as I was growing up, I heard a lot of people say, you know, don't bother going into creative stuff, because you're really not going to get far, there's no point, it's going to be too hard, blah blah blah. But you know, when it's kind of the one thing you feel you can actually do,
right,
and it gets a bit annoying to hear that kind of crap all the time.
Right.
So, and also, you know, if work or whatever it is you're going to be doing a lot of the time, if you're going to be doing that so much of your life, spending so much time of your life actually doing it, I'm going to want to do something that I actually want to do.
Right, yeah, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to just go through life being miserable, do something I really hate.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah.
So do you, do that as a hobby, or is it, your side job? What?
In the beginning it was hobby, and I was a bit scared of making it more than that, because I was worried that my hobby would turn into feeling like a chore and something I wouldn't enjoy, because I didn't want to lose that for art, because that's really important. But the more I kind of did it, and then the times that I wasn't doing it, I was kind of missing doing it.
Right.
So I was just like, we'll keep doing this and then see what happens, and it's just kind of built, you know, since then. And now I work part-time so that I have the rest of the time to actually paint.
Yeah. So you have a Facebook.
I have a Facebook.
For your art, and she showed me it, and I was literally sat there scrolling for ages, and I was liking every picture. I was like, whoa, because you know, like when people say that, oh yeah, I do art, I do paintings of this and that, and you're just like, okay, let's have a look, and then you look and you're like, okay, yeah, you painted that, but like. So in a not very, I'm not being mean like that, but like I didn't really have extremely high expectations. I was like, okay, she paints, that's cool, she does art, and I love artists. I love that people have a way of like creating and stuff. I thought it was just like a hobby. I didn't know she was like actually serious about it. So then when I looked at that, I was like, oh my gosh, like these are amazing, and I literally just want to buy everything that that she has now. And she did this one painting of her as Agnes from Despicable Me, and if anyone knows me, I love Despicable Me. It's my favorite thing in the whole world, and Agnes is actually one of my favorite characters.
Oh really?
Her and Gru, they're my favorite. I love them both so much. So when I saw that and she painted herself as Agnes
with the nose piercing,
it was absolutely brilliant. And I had to do like a double take because it kind of looks like her, but it doesn't. It looks like Hannah and Agnes, and I was like, whoa. And that's when I knew this girl, she has some talent, literally. But so you have your Facebook. Is that how are you growing that? Because I'm kind of like saying to her, you need to get on Instagram, you need to like push it, you need to like
because I was like, how am I going to market myself?
Yeah.
And then I met this girl and she was like, dude, I can show you that. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, no, I started off with the page a few years ago, and just started putting stuff up there, and actually one pretty well-known artist in Norway said I had to be a little bit careful with that, actually, because of some of the stuff I was putting there, just because he was actually kind of impressed by some of my stuff, which was really cool.
Yeah.
But you know, to be able to market yourself and you know, be seen, I thought it was kind of important to keep doing that anyway. So I just kept building my portfolio, and then I would invite friends to like it, and then just recently I've been putting out just a few adverts here and there, and you know, I had no idea that I would reach like 5,000 people having seen it.
Wow.
So I was like, whoa, what's going on? Yeah. This is so cool. So yeah,
there's people out there.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think that's
so
cool. But I also think that's so important for like artists as well, as like the marketing side, because sometimes you can get so caught up in doing your art. You can spend so many hours doing it, but then no one's seeing it because you're just doing your art, and there comes the marketing side to it. So is there anything in particular that you would like to see happen with your art? Any kind of plans or direction, anything like that? Business-wise, or
I mean, the ultimate, I suppose, if you could dream, would be, you know, be able to start dabbling more in digital art as well, and you know, get some collaborations going. I'd really like to try like concept art type things. And then of course we're talking more about, you know, ideas for designs for films, for example. Like,
right, seeing
really
film.
Cool. There you go. Back to school again. That would be really cool. But I mean, if I could start that with like canvases as well, that would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
But yeah, one thing though, when I said, you know, other people liking stuff is a big motivation. It is, absolutely is. But don't rely on other people for that. You know, you have to find it in yourself, do it for yourself first and foremost, and find whatever it is that motivates you, go for it. I just wanted to make that point, because it's important not to try and make other people happy, but do what you need to, and then, you know, absolutely share it. Definitely share it. It's nice to share.
Because it's so difficult to make people happy, because everyone gets happy over different things.
You can't make
so
everybody
many people
happy.
like you're gonna make one person happy and make somebody else upset. So you have to really just do things for yourself.
You gotta live though, you know. I mean, that's always gonna be the case. I'm just gonna be like really not happy, and others are gonna be very happy. But you know, if you're trying to make everybody happy all the time, you're not gonna live your life.
You're just gonna be upset.
Yeah, you're gonna be really low, basically. Who was that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So yes.
Aww.
But with Agnes, that's actually quite funny that you brought that one up, because someone mentioned like a good while ago that me and my I have 2 older sisters, the 3 of us were like the 3 kids in Despicable Me.
Oh my god.
And since I heard that, I was like, I just gotta do that.
Oh my god.
That's how that painting came about.
That's actually amazing.
Oh, and she's wearing the clothes she's wearing because I'm a massive HP fan too. So just, you know.
Wow, that's absolutely incredible. It's so cute.
It is.
I love this movie so much. When I saw that picture, I was staring at it for ages. I was like,
really?
Oh my God. I'm literally that obsessed that I was gonna get my mom a poster of Agnes holding the unicorn. Like, why am I getting my mom a poster of Agnes? I'm just like, it's me!
Because it makes you happy!
My mom loves it as well. My mom is like the film person. She and I will go off on like film quotes and stuff. So when I met Hannah, like the first couple of things we were doing was just quoting films. It was so I feel like our whole conversation was just like one line from a film, and we'll find another film to answer that question.
It actually was pretty much like that. Oh my goodness.
Actually funny.
And we hadn't known each other for that long at all.
I know.
At that point. It clicked, man. It was cool.
So, as an artist, independent artist, what would you say are some of like the downsides of the industry, should I say?
Well, I mean, if you're working for yourself, I guess it's making sure you're really good at marketing yourself, being able to, you know, attend every kind of event or function there is for art, and basically just kind of hoping that people will buy your stuff. I do have a shop on Redbubble, where I sell prints. I do also sell the originals, but obviously they cost a little bit more. Sorry, it goes a little bit more than the prints, obviously. But yeah, definitely check out Redbubble. And maybe not absolutely everything. Well, not absolutely everything, because I can't put Agnes on there, for example. But but a lot of my stuff both is at the moment and definitely will be in the future on Redbubble. So. Okay,
link is in the description for you guys. Go check out our work. Go support. We support more artists out there. But yeah, that can definitely be difficult. Like, there's always the good and the bad of these things, especially if you want to make a living off of it.
Definitely.
It can be quite difficult at times. And let's do that again. Some people. Some people, like, they listen to like artists talk and they see their work and they're like, oh, you have such the ideal lifestyle, I wish I could do that, and everything like that, but I don't really see like all of the hard work that goes behind it. Yeah, it seems fun to just make art all day, but it's like, you're not just making art all day, there's also the other side of it. You have to promote, you have to get yourself out, and you have to put your business head on, and sometimes it can be hard for artists to have both, like the artistic side and then the business side.
Yes, especially the business.
Can be a bit, can take the fun away from it a little bit, but like, I feel like if you're passionate about it and that's what you want to do, you'll find a way to make it work. But I just want to keep that real for you guys, is that there is really like hard work involved.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And I mean, you know, you do have your, obviously you have your ups and downs, you have your bad days, you have your good days. I have days where I really don't want to paint at all, and I'm sad to say some days I just don't, which I then don't feel great about. But at the same time, you know, if you have your bad days, just give yourself a break, let yourself breathe before you know, you get the other idea. And if you don't feel like painting, maybe feel like sketching. You know, at the moment I have like 50, I think, sketches down, and that's not even everything that's in my head.
Wow.
More ideas in my head, kind of waiting to go. And I also still have, I think, 4 paintings on the go. But that's another thing, actually. Like, if you're working on one project and it's totally driving you nuts, you know, you've had something in there that either you can't get your head around just then and there, or you're just a bit sort of annoyed with it by that stage, a bit tired of it, just jump to a different project. Like, don't keep going if it's really, really doing your head in, because then you're not going to be passionate about it and not necessarily going to be able to do your best work. If that's the case, jump and start a new project. That's kind of why I have like several on the go at the same time.
Interesting. So how do you come up with your ideas?
That's like,
because I know, like you said, that you have so many going on.
Yeah. So what? Well, I live on a really beautiful island at the moment. That gives a lot of inspiration.
Gives a lot of inspiration.
There's a lot of lovely, lovely nature around here, and obviously animals as well. I'd love to do more of. I want to do like I don't want to say too much, but I do want to get into like a series that is more directed towards that. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, it's anything and everything. A lot of it comes from like the inside as well. Like if you have like feelings or whatever that you don't know how else to express, then that can come out. You know, some of them can be really quite personal things. Like I have one called Trapped, which is really quite a personal one. That was from a pretty hard time. A few years back now. I was in a kind of a low place. And didn't really know what to do with myself. And what sort of helped me out there was painting. That's kind of where I started painting again, and it's kind of grown from there.
Wow.
But yeah, Trapped is a very personal one, very much from what was going on the inside that had to come out. So some of it is from there, some of it is just from things I see, some of it is from things I'm kind of fan of but make my own twist on it, and quite a lot of things are also kind of fantasy ideas.
That's so cool.
Anything and everything, really.
Yeah, and I think it helps that like you're into animation and film and stuff as well, so it kind of gives you even more ideas to jump off.
Too many. Actually, you can't have too many ideas.
You can't have too many. You need those ideas.
As long as you have like 50,000 sketchbooks, you're fine.
I mean, kind of adds up. So. Do you have any tips for any aspiring artists out there who wanna?
Don't give up. That's not all, but sorry, but really do not give up. A lot of people will tell you there's no point in doing it, it's an art thing, so it's going to be too hard. It is hard work. You have to be able to be creative a lot of the time, and you have to be able to come up with new ideas. But like I said earlier, if it's something that you feel you need to do, you're really passionate about it, you will then find the determination to keep going. If it's something that kind of lights your soul on fire, or however you want to say it, but that is really the case. Whatever gets you going, do it. Because if you're not, then you're not really being able to be you. You're not really being able to express yourself. And if you're not being able to be you, then what the heck are you doing? You're not really living, you know. And yeah, don't think about trying to make everybody happy, because that's not going to work. That's just going to make you, kind of paralyze you in a way, actually, kind of just stop you. Do not let fear stop you. Really, really important. Whatever it is, try to find the courage to face it. And if you do that, you are really courageous. Keep going. So I would say, no matter what, be yourself. Just be you, and do what it is that you want to do. Like, express whatever's inside, whatever that needs to come out, let it out in whatever artistic way that you do. And don't give up on your dream. I know it sounds all cliche and stuff, but seriously, don't give up, because if you do, where are you? You know, I mean, have you ever tried like totally giving up and then just not doing anything for like several years? Because I've been there, and it's not a great place to be. So yeah, if you haven't, then try not to give up. But yeah, I would say that, and just try to keep motivating yourself. Find what motivates you, and then go for that. And always try to push yourself. it's not easy always. Sometimes it's more easier than others, but keep challenging yourself, because that way you also grow, and growth is good. And also, don't think so much about the end result.
Right.
Just think about the process getting you there and what you're learning on the way. Yeah. So think about the journey.
That's,
I would say that.
that's good. And also, like, work out what part of it makes you happiest.
Yes.
Because some artists, they really enjoy the process. Some artists, they like the finished product. Some like the promoting bits and like going on the road. It's finding out what bits make you the happiest, so that you can do more of that. And if you need to get somebody else in, like a friend or somebody, to like do the other bits that you don't enjoy the most, do that. Like,
collaboration, guys.
Exactly. It makes it so much more fun, especially when you're with other creative minds. That
I was just thinking, you know, if we didn't have any creative people out there, I really don't know where we would be. I mean, a lot of people say, like I said earlier, and saying like, don't go for anything creative, don't bother doing that. And I keep thinking, well, if we don't do that, we kind of sort of feel like we're in a factory and we're just like the machines doing the task until we snuff it. Sorry. But it kind of feels that way, actually. And you know, if we didn't, I mean, how many people don't listen to music every day? You know, if they're walking to the bus like me and they've got their ears on, then, you know, or like you happen to look at a picture one day when they're, you know, they're just like walking in the building, like down a hallway or something, or watch the telly. I mean, you know, there's art, creativity, entertainment everywhere. Exactly. So I think we'd be kind of lost without it. Yeah. And you can be creative in anything. It doesn't have to be like, you know, painting or music. It's also just like a way of thinking. Exactly. It's like people say thinking outside the box. Yeah, exactly. I've never heard it before, but yeah.
It's so true. I think, I don't know, because, you know, like with other jobs, like for example, like waitressing or something like that, people say, oh yeah, people always need to eat. People always need to, like, and they think of like the most basic human needs, and yeah, there's always going to be jobs in that because we actually need those. But then what about the other needs that we have? Like, we do need music. Music is another language. If we was watching a film with no sound, you know, like, would it have the same kind of effect? We need people for those kind of jobs as well, you know.
I mean, you all have more than one side to us as well. Exactly. I think that's important to remember, actually, because a lot of people think that people or life or both can be completely linear, or are. I mean, many people have that belief, but it's really not. Yeah. I mean, if you actually let life give you what it's just, you know, going to give you, and gain experiences, then it can really be kind of the opposite of linear. I mean, you can gain so many different like lessons and experiences, and you can grow. So remember that there are more sides to you than maybe you think, and definitely more than one side to you. There is for everybody. I mean, there's this. It's a bit weird name maybe that I have for my Facebook page because it's my artistic me. It sounds a little bit weird, but I thought maybe Hannah's art sounds a bit too kind of plain. Yeah. And there's a reason why it's my artistic me as well, because I mean you can be artistic in many ways. But I was thinking, this is one side of me, but I do have other sides as well. Right. So, but this page is about this side, so that's kind of actually why I chose to call it my artistic me.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Thanks.
Well, Hannah, thank you so much for being here doing this interview. Like, I've learned so much more about you as a person, but then also like you inspired me so much as well, like creative wise and stuff. So yeah, it's so great. And I feel like there's so much more like you can share as well, like on your journey. So we're gonna have to
both ways, yeah.
We're gonna have to get you to come back and do like a second part to the interview or something, because there's literally so much that you can share, like with your art, with your acting, then like traveling, moving all over the place as well. Yeah. There's so much you can delve into. So yeah, we'll definitely get you back for like another interview as like, and share some more of your art and whatnot. It'll be so cool. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up for Hannah. Come on. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos and any more interviews. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I think of a question. I was doing so good. And now I'm like...
You're not just like... You